Evening, guys. Welcome to Football with Brownie. Hope you're all well, keeping safe and keeping each other safe during this pandemic. Just a quick one, really. First of all, may I wish you all a happy new year, and fingers crossed that 2020 is thrown in a bin forever. I think that's the best way I can come about it. I'm a bit tired, as you probably can see, but I just thought I'd put a live stream out there simply because of it being the first live stream of the new year, and we've had a couple of interesting games tonight. Let's talk about the first one first. What we got? We have Everton, surprisingly, defeated against West Ham. Now, I knew that it was going to be a difficult game for West Ham, difficult game for Everton, sorry, against West Ham. And when the starting lineups come out, I thought that it could well be. A defeat, if I'm honest with you. I didn't really like the Everton kind of midfield, and West Ham come from it with a win or 3 points from Goodison Park. And I do like that Souček. There's a fact or a stat out that West Ham Souček, since he arrived at the club, has scored more goals from midfield than De Bruyne, Firmino, Pogba, and all these other big-named players. And I think if he can improve his passing a bit, I think that bigger clubs could come looking. Republic of Arsenal says, Happy New Year, Brownie, and to yourself, my friend, and to yourself. Hope you have a great 2021, and the same to you. Cardiff get Diego Costa instead. Well, for those who don't know, I have been advocating that Arsenal needs a Diego Costa kind of player within their ranks, someone who can, just a nasty bastard, really, who's up front and can help out the dressing room as well, I suppose. But I don't know. I watched tonight, and I'm not a fan of West Ham's Haller. Antonio, when he come on, yes, he improved the game, but with the kind of the way the style West Ham plays, Antonio, you can't have him as a first choice striker constantly in every single game. So they need a backup. Could West Ham go for a short-term deal with Diego Costa and see what happens? We all know what the West Ham board are like. They cut corners more times than Lewis Hamilton around the chicanes, around the racing track. So we don't know it, but I'm interested to see where Diego Costa ends up, because let's remember it was Diego Costa that asked Atleti to cancel his contract, not the other way around. So that says to me that he's hungry to play. And whoever he goes to, whether it be short-term or a permanent deal or whatever, but wherever he goes to, I think could well strike it lucky to feed off Costa's hunger to get first-team football. I don't know what you guys think. Russ says, Happy New Year, Brownie, and to yourself, Russ. I hope you have a fantastic 2001, my friend. 2021, my friend. Right, the details here below. The details below. 1 second. Right. Please like, share, subscribe, Football Brownie on YouTube. Twitter, Football Brownie. Now, Twitter, I'm having a problem with Twitter for some unknown reason. Right? They wanted security, telephone security. They do it. People who know use Twitter know it as every now and then. Every now and then it would be. They come up, oh, security code, just random security check. Well, yesterday, obviously they got my mobile number logged against the account, so press to send the security code to your mobile number. So I pressed it, and I was waiting for the security code, and I was waiting for the security code, and I went to the coffee machine, made myself a coffee, and I was still waiting for the security code. And I'd say within 2 hours, I used up all my time in trying to get a security fucking code text, man. It didn't happen. So I had to wait 24 hours, and it was the same again. And no code comes through. So Twitter, if you're watching, if by some incredible reason Twitter you are watching, then please sort it out. I've already sent you emails. You know, why can't you do I know they're massive platforms, but it really, really frustrates me that you can't talk to anybody on these platforms. You know, everything goes, describe your problem. And then you wait, and you wait, and you wait, and you still wait, and then you wonder, oh, shall I just set up a new account? But you don't want to do that, because it looks upon you that you've done something wrong, and I've done nothing wrong. I've done nothing wrong whatsoever. So please, Twitter, sort it out. Also as well, Facebook page is Football Brownie. And Instagram is Adam Brown 451. George, yes, you are right. It's 298 subscribers. I did go up to 299 earlier on. It's dropped down to 298. I really want to get to the 300. 300 mark for January the 1st would be absolutely fantastic. So if you're watching, if you've already subscribed, please like, share, subscribe. Get me up to the 300 mark. Make me a happy person, and help move the channel forward, I suppose. George, anyway, how are you, my little friend? Hope you're well. Hope all is good down in Exeter. And how many subscribers are you on now, George? So then, yeah, the Souček. Declan Rice as well. A Souček and Rice combination in the middle of the park is working wonders for West Ham. Now I know that I was even told that Rice was going to go to Chelsea this summer. I don't think that was last summer, not this summer coming. I think he will end up at Chelsea at one point, but are Chelsea the attraction they were this summer because of I don't know. But the way it's going to take some big money to split up that Souček Rice combination at West Ham. And good on West Ham for getting Souček in, because he's quite a find. And then comes after that, then you got that Kufro, that right back. Republic of Arsenal come back. Did you see Man United penalty decision tonight? I haven't yet, my friend. I haven't yet. I've heard about it. Man United fans, because I was watching Flying Pig United's watch along. I had him on in the background because I had to do other work as well. And obviously, Man United fans would say it was penalty in the chat room. In all fairness to Pig, he was, you know, you could tell he was doubtful. And then just going off the comments, just to wind people up, just to chuck that fishing rod into the pond, where all Man United fans were trying to get the bait. I put down, but I pulled my cock harder than what that shirt was pulled, and boy, didn't they take the bait. So I haven't actually watched it, but I will be watching it on highlights. So I did watch West Ham game, and I thought it was going to be a draw, but no fairness. I like what Moyes is doing at West Ham. I don't know what you guys think. I know West Ham fans, when you watch their fan shows, and while I say that now, big up to Clad and Blue TV, with fantastic supporters on my channel, fantastic guys as well, Baz and Frankie, and I know people who watch this may not be West Ham fans, but if you are a fan of fan channels anyway, no matter what club you support, please show your support to Clad and Blue TV. They are, it's officially Clad and Blue Army TV. There's not many nice people you find in YouTube. And, you know, I for a short time I've been on YouTube. You know, I thought I've unfortunately seen through a small number of people, let's just say, and sometimes you come across some gems. You know, the regulars will know. You know, I've got some gems who are Arsenal fans on you. But I've also come across some gems who are West Ham fans as well. Clad and Blue Army, fantastic. Flying Pig United, the Man United fan channel, absolutely. He also gives me some sound advice and help and support along the way as well. You know, unfortunately, like many other platforms, you do have bastards on there, but once you get past all the bastards and you push them all away, you then find the gems who, not just YouTube, not just talking on the webcam and on this platform, but also as well, the type of guys in which you can say, yeah, no worries, I can easily socialize with these people in a bar. You know, I can take, you know, I can properly spend proper time in a pub, in a bar, having a laugh. You know, that type of individuals. But to get those type of individuals, you really have to come across some bastards who will knife you in the back just to help themselves. Anyway, enough. I'm not giving those bastards any name call, but you know who you are. Russ, don't be daft to us. Hey, Russ, I'm not even talking about you. You were one of those bastards. No, I'm joking. Yeah, no, Russ is sound as pound. Let's put it nicely. Sound as pound. He's one of the Arsenal guys. Republic of Arsenal, another one. George, I've come across George a couple of times. He's an Exeter City fan. But you know the guys I'm talking about. It's Russ, Republic Arsenal, Ray, Gary, you know, my American brothers across the pond. Then you got Sam Greenwood, Natesh. We all know we're on each other's channels all the time. But for anyone who I've only started coming onto YouTube, quite not seriously, but quite focused minded, probably the last 6 months now. And some, let's just say, some people have disappointed me. But you know, it is what it is, really. What else? Yeah. So, would West Ham fans want Diego Costa in the short term? Could that be the reason in which, I don't know, could they get rid of Halle in January? I know, as far as I'm aware, and correct me if I'm wrong, but as far as I'm aware, it will be a case of maybe giving Halle back to Frankfurt, because they aren't, the transfer fee, as far as I'm aware, isn't fully paid up. So whatever is still owed on that transfer fee, because his valuation has dropped dramatically. That's become quite honest here. His valuation has dropped dramatically. So would Frankfurt want to take him back for the money in which is owed to them, if you know what I mean? I don't know. But Halle is not a Premier League player at all. Times coming to chat. Brownie, you were always wrong. I know, brother. I picked the wrong girl to marry. That's why I'm divorced now. Let's see. Cardiff not going to do any break. Wow. You know what? In a way, I hope they don't, because I don't trust the Cardiff manager, Russ. I don't know if his webcam. I got shitty internet signal at the moment, but I don't know. I got bloody grey hairs coming. The reason I got grey hairs coming is a Cardiff fucking manager, I'm telling you. Anyway, yeah, Frankie's back. Yeah, Frankie, Frankie, what I do, you may not come into the stream earlier on. Your messages have come through on my mobile, but Twitter has asked me for a security code to send to my mobile, and so I've been asking them to send it to my mobile, and I've had no code come, and they've timed me out now. So what I'll do, let's just double check while you are in the chat for a minute. Just bear with me a sec. Right, what I'll do, I'll send you, Frankie, a message back on Instagram. I went into I don't think you can see. I just went into your about on your channel. I was hoping for an email address. Can you send me an email address? and then what happens then? I will send you an email, and then we'll talk about tomorrow. Tomorrow after, it'd be no problem at all, mate. I just can't respond to you on Twitter at the moment because the security has buggered me up really at the moment. So yeah, no worries at all, Frankie. I'll get back to you as soon as as soon as right, there you go, got it. Okay. No worries at all, mate. After this stream, I'll email you, Frankie. No problems at all. No worries at all, mate. Look forward to it. Just don't talk much about the ex-Millwall manager, yeah? John's in the chat. Hi, John. How are you doing? Hope Gibraltar as well. Souček, I've also got Souček in my fancy Premier League, but I also got Creswell, who I dropped, and he had 9 points tonight. So I'm happy for Souček, but pissed off about Creswell. When you have me on show, Frankie, I'd love you to have on the show. What I want to do first, mate, is I want to sort out this internet so that my camera's not lagging. And I'd love to have both you and Baz on the show if that's okay, mate. Look, would love to. What we got? United are on the road. We must stop them. I don't think they are. Maybe it's my bias because I can't stand Ole Gunnar Solskjaer for what he done to Cardiff City when he brought all these shit Norwegian players on big money, all represented by the same agent, and again now, let's just say certain activities, financial activities were going on, as a shareholder at the time, even a small shareholder, and looking at the end of year reports, I could see what was going on. So anyway, Taib, Cardiff need to climb up our table. I'm telling me, mate. You're telling me. Yeah, Russia's got Souček as well. Yep. Yeah, no worries. I will email you, mate. No problem at all after this. Hi, Dave. How you doing, mate? Hope you're good. I hope the Valley's as good as well, Dave. Rush comes back. When you have me and Red. Honestly, guys, I want everyone coming on the show who has helped me out. Basically, technically it isn't my first year on YouTube, but my first year of being focused on YouTube, let's just say, because it can be a roller coaster ride, YouTube, and obviously, if I can help the people who have already helped me out during the first year, if I can return the thanks and the favors and so on, I would obviously do that, no problem at all. So Russ and John, you definitely would be coming on. And no. No. I spent all my money in a brass house last night. It was no. John has come back then. You brownie. Yeah. I don't know, mate. I know. John, you remember our conversation last night, then, yeah? You remember our conversation last night? Seen it all before. Anyway, going on to the Man United game. Now, I know I haven't seen it. I did kind of. I was watching a fan channel, so it's going to be biased, what I heard, obviously. But what do you guys think of Man United? Are they going to? Are they going to? Are they going to rival with, for the title? I don't think they are. I think Man United fans. I think Man United fans are going above themselves, and the reason why I say that is I want to get this table up for a minute. Because the table is all over the place at the moment, because some games have been called off, so teams have games in hand. So it's 16 games. The majority of teams are 16 games in the league. Now, it's 20 teams, so it's 38 games in a season. So 16 games. Well, that's not even halfway through the season yet, is it? You know, how can you claim that you're in a title race when only 16 games are played? That's incredible. That's incredible. In my opinion, the title race really starts probably when 15 games left. Yeah, so around about 22 games, 23 games. You don't claim to be in the title race when it's only 16 games. Maybe I've got it wrong. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I don't know. Maybe I got it wrong. I mean, I'm looking at the table now. You've got Man City only on 14 games. Now I know it's a big if. I don't like hearing this kind of phrase. But if they won their 2 games, then they are only a point behind Liverpool and Man United. My opinion is you don't really claim to be in a title race unless the team is there or thereabouts after around about the 22-23 game mark. Definitely not when it's only 16 games being played. I don't know what you think. No comment. United were lucky. Villa had a chance. They couldn't head a ball. Lucky for United. For what I could understand, Grealish really showed the Manchester United board what they could have if they opened their checkbook out in the summer. I really like Grealish. I don't know. I don't really like Tim Sherwood, some of the comments he comes out with. But when he was the Villa boss, he really praised Grealish when everybody else was saying, everybody else had question marks. But he's seen Grealish at a real young age. And he's been claiming about his ability for many years. And that's probably one of the only things Tim Sherwood have ever had right, if I'm honest with you. Russ is also agreeing with John. Villa were unlucky. Everyone's lambasted Ole, but they're joint top. Yeah, they are joint top, but I go back on my previous comment. You know, it's only 16 games in. John then comes back, but they've been scrapping wins for a few weeks. I agree. I agree. It's not that I'm anti-Manchester United. I'm definitely anti-Ole for what he's done to Cardiff City. But I just still think it's early days. Rush come back. I'm in process of creating mine. Will be up coming up. Yeah. No worries. And Slappy, thank you, Slappy, for coming in. Jack, the nightmare Grealish. Well, he can be a nightmare for a manager and rival teams. You know, it can be a nightmare. Some of the antics he gets up to every now and then. But that's part of living, I suppose. But he comes across as if he's enjoying football. He enjoys playing the game. And one thing I don't like is his diving. If he really sorted out his diving, I think rival fans would appreciate his skills more. I don't know what you guys think. You know, if he took his diving and his cheating antics, let's be honest, out of the game, then rival fans would appreciate it more. Now, I'm not trying to compare them, yeah? But, for example, if you took Maradona's handball out of the equation, can you imagine the amount of more supporters, football fan supporters, Diego Maradona would have had? No matter what Maradona done for the remainder of his career, and before that handball, because he done a lot before that handball, a lot of, it has to be, I'm going to have to, a lot of English fans, or, you know, English followers of the game, hate him simply because of that one handball. So, I'm sure Grealish doesn't want to be known as a cheat for the rest of his life. So if he takes away his diving antics out of the equation, then you know the world is that boy's oyster, I'm telling you. Robin's come back. Hi Robin, hope you're well, my friend. Happy New Year to yourself, Evening Brown and the people in the chat. Happy New Year to everybody. Robin, Happy New Year to yourself and you know your friends and family, so on and so forth. But before we go into the other comments in the chat, there you go. Please share, like, share, subscribe. Bloody hell. We're talking with a lisp. I can't even fucking say that. Right. Football Brown on YouTube, on Facebook, Twitter as well. I'm two less than 300, so I'm 298 before this show on a subscriber count on Twitter on YouTube. Sorry. So if you can help me get over that 300 barrier, I would be very, very very grateful. Oh, I'd love to come on to your channel, Rush. No worries at all, my friend. Republic of Arsenal says he goes down very easily. Yeah, he does. First time contact goes down, grabbing the ball. Averna. Yeah, I completely agree. It's a shame. It's a shame, but we are in the day now where people who have never played the game, whether it's in park football or whether it's like in the 10s or whatever, just because it's contact, people claim, oh, it's a foul. Well, for example, if I was in a supermarket, yeah, if I was in a supermarket and some old lady just brushed against me, her jacket may have hit my arm, as we're going down the aisle. Well, am I going to fall to the floor, grabbing my leg, fall to the floor? Oh, but contact was made. Of course I wouldn't. So why the footballers? Oh, just because contact was made, bloody, you have to. In my opinion, you have to that contact has to be forcible contact. I'm estimating, what, the weight of a footballer would be what? Say 14 stone? 12 to 14 stone, say? Right? What? And just by touching him, maybe touching him as you know, brushing him, or contact, what, it's going to hit the 14 stone guy on his arse. No, I don't buy it. I don't buy it. And that's where the fraudulent activity of VAR comes into it. VAR will slow it down. Oh, he's made contact there. He made contact. But the contact needs to be forcefully, it needs so much force that it would hit a 14-stone guy on his ass. Anyway, what do you guys think? Slappy says, my dad said I don't take heroin before a game. Yeah, I can't deny or confirm that, to be honest, my friend. Yeah, no, I know you're a subscriber, Robin. I know you are. It was only because your comment came up, and I was trying to read and direct people to the band below. Stay real and true to yourself. Don't be a fit. Yeah. I used to like AFTV. I used to like AFTV a lot, and unfortunately, with advertising coming, seems like they've had to go down a different avenue, alternative avenue, and that's where they lost themselves, really, I think, and all the you know, I like Claude. I don't agree with everything he says, but I think they've treated him really badly. No, but you scream. I don't know, exactly, to be honest, mate. Yeah, everyone's just saying hello to everybody. So, right, so what we all thinking about Man United then? You know, is it just me and my anti-Ole mindset that I don't think Man United are in the title race? What does everyone think? And what did also as well? Let's have a look. I'm going to have a look at the fixtures for tomorrow, because it's such a bunch of teams now within. Well, from 10th to 5th, so that's 5 places. Yeah, the only thing that separates from 5 places is goal difference, which is incredible. So, and from 10th to 3rd, it's only 3 points separating them. It's quite incredible, really. And also, for those Arsenal fans out there, I know that you know, you say you've had a bad season and so on, but the Arsenal in 13th. No, they're only 6 points away from 5th. Crazy, isn't it? Well, they're 9 points away from 3rd. That's what I'm saying. That's why I think that supports my logic that you don't really claim you're in a title race until you've got about 15 games left, I reckon. And then you start comparing the runnings and so on. And if the Republic of Arsenal come in, good. I'm witnessing a man. Republic of Arsenal said, I think Liverpool find form, start to break away. I think United at full strength struggling to grind up results. I know. I can see the point. I can see the point you're making. I think if we sorry guys. You're not making me tired, I tell you, I'm just tired anyway. I think United's weakness is at the back. Will they get another centre midfield, centre defender in January if they need to? But we'll see. We'll see. Robin? Yeah, another penalty next weekend. Well, I've got Penandes, and that's what they call him now, Penandes. But basically, Bruno Fernandes, I got him in my fantasy team, so give him loads of penalties. I'm fine. Republic Arsenal haven't come back. The United chat is about as real as Arsenal's relic. Exactly. Slappy's now come back, and from Barry. Okay, pick up Barry. Brown, I seen your video where you said lived in Penarth. Yeah, Penarth, just outside Cardiff. Lived there. For, I don't think, 13 years, 14 years I lived in Penarth. I've lived in Penarth. The longest, living in Penarth was the longest period of my life, and that includes my hometown as well of Merthyr Tydfil. So, yeah. Penarth, Cardiff, yeah. My family are from there. Myrtle Coast, yeah, no, Myrtle Coast. 2 minutes from Kevin Mabley, yeah, by Sandwell. Well, I was down in the marina. But yeah, I know Myrtle Coast quite well. And Kevin Mabley, I used to go Kevin Mabley for a couple of pints. Always on a Friday night. Great place. Yeah, no. Whereabouts in Barry are you from, Snappy? And well, and going on. Right, let's have a look at fixtures before I got talking about my old haunts in Penarth and Barry and so on, and Cardiff. Right, tomorrow. So the fixtures tomorrow are Tottenham against Leeds, Crystal Palace against Sheffield United, Brighton against Wolves, and West Brom against Arsenal. Right. I think Tottenham need to win this one, don't they? Tottenham really need to win this one. Crystal Palace, Sheffield United, well, Roy Hodgson needs to stop with Watford, if I'm honest with you. Brighton against Wolves and West Brom Arsenal. I fancy Arsenal to put 3 or 4 on West Brom. West Brom have leaked 9 goals in the last 3 games. That's incredible for a Sam Allardyce team, isn't it? I know that he hasn't had a transfer window yet, and let's be honest, he must have been promised a shed load of cash in the transfer window. Otherwise, he wouldn't have taken the job. Because that's all Sam Allardyce wants is to protect Sam Allardyce. And Sam Allardyce's name is well known from saving clubs from relegation. And at this rate, there's no way he's going to save West Brom. Penarth is a great town. It's an absolute lovely place. For people who don't know the area, basically you have Cardiff as a city centre, and to the west of Cardiff West, you have the county of Cardiff and the county of Vale of Glamorgan just going through it. Right, so it is Penarth. To the people of Penarth, Penarth is its own town, but it's still only 3 miles or 5 miles, no, 3 I think, isn't it? From Cardiff city centre. So technically, it is another town, but it's only 3 miles from the city centre, so it's a lovely place. Cardiff, my friend. Got family all over the place. Currently living in Ely, Cardiff. Big up to Ely and Cardiff. I know loads of people from Ely and Cardiff. Used to get on quite a number of coaches, Cardiff City coaches, that would either start off in Ely or end in Ely. And because I lived in Penarth, sometimes I'd have to get up to Ely to get on the coach before travelling to Cardiff. Before travelling Cardiff, really, travelling Cardiff away. Cardiff, I've only really drove through Cardiff, but yeah, no, great to have you. And Slappy, please share the and subscribe and everything. Just tell your mates. I love having these kind of chats, especially about my hometown as well. Republic Arsenal come back. If we lose to West Brom, I'm just, I tell you, after that loss against Wickham we had the other day, you really don't want to know. I'm looking at my watch and I'm refreshing the Cardiff City website, refreshing it, because I'm thinking, have they sacked him yet? Because nothing's happening. Nothing's happening at all. But yeah, I think that Arsenal can put 3 or 4 on West Brom tomorrow. And I tell you something for Arsenal fans as well. In my opinion, Arsenal's midfield is very weak. Yeah. Now, if they had Uwa, if you think of the midfield triangle, okay, so you got two defensive midfielders, and then you got on the top of the triangle, then you have the attacking midfielder, yeah, so it's 2 and then the attacking midfielder there. Okay, now at this moment in time, Robin, hang on. Let me make this point before you go to bed, my friend. Yeah, because I know you're an Arsenal fan. I just would like to see your opinion on this one. Right. So at this moment in time, you would have. Hang on. Let me try. Right. These two defensive midfielders is either Partey or Elneny as the 2 defensive midfielders, or you could have Xhaka and Elneny as Partey is currently injured. And then you have Ceballos or who's the new kid now? Smith Rowe, isn't it? At the point. Now Elneny, he's a good squad player. Let's be honest. But how about an Arsenal defensive midfield pairing of Partey and Souček? Would Arsenal fans take that? Now, I heard a stat earlier on, but Souček has scored more goals from midfield than De Bruyne, Firmino, Pogba, and a whole host of other big name midfielders. And I'm thinking, because he's box to box, Souček, he's a tall lad, so he attacks the ball in the opposition penalty area, and he does defend quite well. So I'm thinking, would Arsenal fans like the thought of Partey and Souček as their central defensive midfield partnership? I'd like to See what you guys think. See what you guys think. Just something I've always found, Souček, I really do like him. Yes, there's some criticisms with his passing ability at times, but I think that can improve. He's young enough, that can improve. But his knowledge of the game and his workman-like, box-to-box kind of mentality, I really do like. And Republic Arsenal comes back, big, dangerous from corners, yes. Set pieces as well, yeah. And scores goals, as I say. That stat about how he scores more goals than others would be an improvement on a lot of what we have. I agree. And the bonus for Arsenal then, you see, Souček, West Ham are in London, so he wouldn't have to move. His family wouldn't have to, kids, if he has kids, I don't know, wouldn't have to change schools or anything. So it's not really much of a move, when you move to a different location and so on. And I think that could be of interest to Arsenal. I don't know. Right, I'm going to wrap it up now, guys. It's just gone over 50 minutes. Thank you very much for joining tonight. I know it was a bit random, bit of a chat, bit of talking about some of the football, bit of talking about my own hometown as well, of Penarth, Barry, Ely, Cadoxton, and thank you very much to everybody. Republic of Ireland, Robin, Slappy, who else? Clarendon Blue Army TV, Rush, John, even George as well was in here earlier. So thank you very, very much, guys. Please help me out by subscribing, sharing, getting your friends and family involved. Really, it's really appreciative, I'll be honest with you. So enjoy the rest of your evening, and welcome to 2021. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.